So, last week.
Oh,
What else is there to say? Some, difficult decisions needed to be made. And I think if I was faced with decisions about my family and those type of things, maybe I would have made the same decision. It's a hard thing to know what you do in this situation, but decisions
That's what
were
Proteus
made.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it did cost the life.
Proteus.
Hesitate to call you the chosen of Versi now, the heroes of the prophecy. It's, oh,
And Proteus. Just put and Proteus.
Proteus.
At the-
So the
Versi chose him though. Versi chose him.
That's true.
She chose him to enter her life.
And she also saw him in her prophecies, right, way back in session 1 when they're sorting out. So, but But you have made your way to Fire Island.
So can we take a long rest?
You may take 3 long rests if you like. So long rest yourself up. And if there's anything you wish... Remember that any 2 islands take 3 days to get between. So even though the Queen looks a long way from the Bard, still 3 days. Always 3 days. I believe you're 9 days into your journeys now. You have 51 more days before the Oath of Peace is ending. So if there's anything you'd like to do on this 3-day voyage, just let me know. Otherwise, we can proceed to the island itself.
Proteus just kind of stays by himself. He just does a lot of steering out into the ocean, just trying to keep away from everyone else.
Yeah. Hey, Damas.
Yes.
Remember you did that thing? You said there was an island that we shouldn't go to because it'd be betrayal.
Do I remember the betrayal? Oh, yes, that was the first one. What was it? The warrior.
Yeah.
The betrayal of the spurned lovers.
Yeah. Are you sure you got the right island? Because we just got.
Ouch.
I don't know. Mistros, she said to us that there would be some difficult decisions, and boy, my golly, those decisions were difficult. However, I don't see it as much as a betrayal. Yes, he might have had the intent to do it, but it was prophesized, and she did it and knew that she'd have to do it in order for us to finally be in the best possible position to win. And so I don't blame him at all. He's blameless in the scenario. It's what needed to happen.
Whatever you need to tell yourself to keep to sleep at night, Damas, that's all right.
Oh, fine Pinot Noir often helps me drift off quite peacefully. If you've got one of those, or Cobolo. Yes. No? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think I'd like to revisit your little divination at some point. See what it says.
That was the difficult decision. The difficult decisions it was, but with the betrayal, with the warrior, it wasn't going to further any of our personal quests. So perhaps we don't need to go to that one. The prisoner, however, would. Fire Island, I think, is the best way to go. And we've got plenty of others to try out. The Trickster, the Centaur, the Ant, there's all sorts to try.
Yes, excellent. But what's this place?
Fire Island. Lovely name.
Everybody's got 3 but checking maybe pretty source from it. Did it get some? Yes. It's nice fish.
I just want to find the Amazonian island. I don't think there's the prisoner island. If anyone cares about my opinion.
We've already sailed for it. We are here, are we not?
Ah, we are actually here. Okay, I see what you mean. So this is the interim before we arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more drama? How's everyone else? Thank you for your support, by the way, Damas, and your understanding.
Well, when fates are involved, when prophecy is involved, sometimes we just get swept along by the currents.
Unfortunately, the personal guilt is still quite impactful, and I guess I should have predicted that.
Well, all I can say is that you can only take one step forward from where you are. And if you are where you are right now, well, then you take one step forward from there. And one step at a time, it maybe get easier, if you know what I mean. Hey.
Well, I'm more determined than ever to locate my family. I must follow the crumbs.
Sure. Let's not forget about the end of the world and everything as well. Of course, that would be no
One
good.
for all for one?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Anyone else?
Yep, no. I think, yep. I mean, the Amazonian island is on our list of things to do anyway, so
Certainly.
but we're not sure exactly which one that is.
You want to join in on the chant? All for one, one for all?
All for one and one for all.
Okay. Come on, you big ball.
We're reaffirming our oath of friendship, are we?
It'll be a little while. It'll be a little while, little goat man, before I can do that.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, you just stay in front of me, okay? Where I can see you.
Right, sure, wink.
Are we there yet?
If you want to be there yet, you can be there yet.
It's awfully awkward on this boat. We've had 3 days of this.
Yeah.
Land ho!
let's get there now.
And ho, indeed. So, you arrive. Well, you're out here in the boat somewhere. I'll let you decide where you want to dock. But crystal clear blue waters and a handful of smaller islands surround the landmass you're approaching. Dense tropical foliage covers the islands, and you can hear the cacophonous sound of abundant wildlife. An impressive black mountain rises from the jungle at the center of the main island, and the smell of smoke and brimstone hangs in the air.
Are dragons attracted to volcanoes? Would I know that? My copious amounts of study.
Sure, make a history check.
Like 15.
15. I would say, dragons haven't been seen for a while until King Akistar started bringing them back. But with a 15, you know that red dragons are prone to hot environments and often make their lair in volcanoes.
Okay. I pass this information on. We might find some red dragons. So just beware. They can be quite temperamental.
Does Magnus know what type of dragon laid waste to his home?
Oh.
Copper.
Yeah, good point.
He does. Malcolm doesn't
Yeah,
just at the moment, but Malcolm will let you know. Pretty sure it's not a red, though.
Pretty sure it's a copper.
So his epic path was the Dragon Slayer in the
Yes.
introductory book. Well, I could get him to read that at some point.
It's not Hexia, the kind of witch that's also a green dragon, is it?
No. Hixir is the one who stole your mother, Okobolo.
Mm-hmm.
And strangely enough, the creature that laid waste to your island was, strangely enough, a gold dragon.
Whoa.
Ah,
Now, gold
Wow.
dragons are often referred to as good aligned dragons. If you want to meet a dragon, you can make it a good one. In fact, the great god Baphomet, the good god of the dragons, has 6 canaries flying around them, which are in truth gold dragons. So there's a little bit of disconnect there, but it was definitely a gold dragon that laid waste to your village, Magnus.
Well, what looks like a good place to head to Port Harbour.
Well,
The-
there looks like there's a cleft in the volcano up there. We could either go close where that other boat is there, or we could follow the river valley up from here.
While we're sailing close by, can we see anything of interest other than the jungle and the volcano?
Make a perception check, if you like. No. Even with a 23.
Well, I feel we'd be best served to get as close to the volcano as we can. Perhaps that harbour looks safe. There seems to be some form of barrier island in front of it as well, so it should be a good place to port, don't you think?
Looks pretty good to me.
Barrier Island is a strangely good use of the word, because much like the Great Barrier Reef, this place is littered with corals. So we're going to need your navigator to make me a survival check to safely negotiate the corals to get to port there. So who's your navigator?
Proteus.
Proteus.
Oh, right. That's right. I'm looking. Okay, survival coming up.
You've got the survival, and someone aided you, and I'm going to guidance you.
Oh, you might need it.
Yeah,
But like,
aid.
You get
Yeah,
advantage. Advantage
Yeah,
in
so-
a D4.
and
Okay.
D4.
Good recovery. So 22. 22 is good enough. It takes navigate expertly, Proteus. It sounds like with the help of Magnus. And you get to a place up here that is close enough to the jungle that you could easily access the land from your dinghies. And that is in fact what you do. And you step out onto the beach, and you're immediately surrounded by like this dense jungle, much like the Amazon or somewhere like that. And you make landfall, and what do you do?
Well, I dare say the only real place of import that we can see from here is that volcano. Shall we follow this creek and then venture closer to the volcano's mouth?
Yeah. What do the people talk about when they say talk about this island?
I think if there's any civilization on this island, it wouldn't be close to the volcano.
But how are you meant to sacrifice babies to it?
It would be, if there was a dragon on this island, it would be where it had its lair, though. I think that's what Damas wants, right?
Oh, it is. I mean, yes, that's what I want. Yes.
It should be a good view over the rest of the island, even if it isn't suitable lair.
Good point. We might
do
get
have
good
any,
picture.
Do we have any fumaroles or any ground shaking that we can detect so far, or does it seem like the volcano is currently quiet?
Oh
Was there smoke
no.
rising?
There is smoke rising. It's belching something. It's a very active volcano, and I think it'd be fair to say the ground's shaking just a little.
Rumble.
I'll say some of the nature ones around you. I mean, if you look at the volcano, it's definitely exploded rather violently some time ago. So perhaps not due for another explosion for a while. But that was obviously a fairly violent one to actually blow itself apart.
Well,
Do we go warm ourselves by this volcano?
yes.
All right. So heading inland, following the rivers. Let's just have a look at some numbers. As you're, getting through the machete, very much it's a machete type deal. You're bushwhacking your way through the jungle. You follow the river as best you can, but sometimes it meanders through thick places and you lose sight of it. So it's very much chopping, and it's hot, it's wet, and it's humid, and it's hard going. All of a sudden, you found yourself surrounded by these strange creatures, and you didn't see them at all. These are they're like bipedal lizards, lizards that stand upright, and one of them is dressed in something looking like priestly garb, and the others are wearing holding spears and wearing not much else. And they say, just let me check something.
I speak Draconic.
Actually, I don't.
Does anybody speak Draconic?
Yes, I do.
Who is that, sorry?
Damus.
Damus. They say, who are you? What bring you to Fire Island?
Oh, and I speak back. I translate to the rest of the group, and then I say back to them, we are on a mission of grave importance. This entire area is threatened, and we are here to search for ways and means to defeat the entities that threaten us. So we've found ourselves here on Fire Island quite accidentally by following the constellations, and yet my prophecy said we had to come here as part of this mission. So yes, we are here to fulfill a prophecy.
You speak riddles. You say you seek something because something doesn't make any sense.
Oh no, that's we exist because we do. I am because I are. You know.
What?
My God told me to come here. My goddess told me to come here, and so you see,
Which god you worship?
Oh, which god do I worship? Oh, the five gods. In fact, quite plainly, I worship the five gods. Yes.
5 gods. Shh. We spit on them.
Oh, which gods do you worship?
We worship the great god of the fire under the volcano. One true god.
Oh, now would that god have like lots of scales? Maybe look a little bit like you, but marginally bigger. Just slightly.
We sacrifice to god fire. We blessed. We do not see god or fire. Maybe you make good sacrifice.
Possibly it's the goddess Kalchir, if I pronounce that right. I think I've read that name somewhere before, that they are the one that's imprisoned in the island, and therefore they are the source of the volcano.
Don't know who that is. We just know fire god of volcano. Must sacrifice to keep fire goddess, to keep fire god pacified. But I don't know where I've told you that, but you have indeed heard that there's a god called Chelsea of some sort buried.
In the constellations handout.
Ah, is that right?
We rumour that we knew, so I'm assuming our research was that Sidon and Etheria had trapped Kalchir under the mountain. And that's why that Kalchir might
I read that too, yeah.
Don't know who Chelsea is, only Fire God.
Well, yes, no, now that you've reminded me, you see, like, this couch here, you know, is the enemy of our enemies, so to speak. And so by releasing her from her prison, we will be doing a great disservice to our enemies. You know what I mean?
Where's your enemy?
Well, Sidon, Etheria, of course.
Sidon! Spit Sidon, worst of them all!
Exactly, that's my point. Ah, my man, yes.
You must come with me. Meet Queen. Follow.
Pass it on. I think they want us to come with them. Let's go.
All right.
Follow this way. And they start all 7 of them. The one that's talking along with these warriors type, they take you a bit deeper away from the central caldera of the volcano. And eventually it opens up into a village of some sort. And you see many of these lizard creatures around. They've got some fairly basic mud housing. But it's definitely a village. Little mini ones go around. Some older ones looks around. And
would we know what type of creatures they are? Can we roll some sort of check for that?
Nature check.
Nature check.
Yeah. I think I might know something.
You've seen the odd one around Mitros and Astoria, and these are indeed not trogs. They are lizard folk.
Oh, lizard folk.
Lizard folk.
Lizzies.
So, and I'll say Particles with that nature check, you know, the lizard folks don't really have a direct connection with dragons. It's just, there's no real natural marriage there. If they were kobolds, that'd be a different story, but lizard folks don't have any close association with dragons. But maybe they do.
Guys, I don't know what you're talking about, Damas, but I'm catching up little bits. Maybe we could do this without fucking with their entire worldview.
Okay. How was I doing that?
So not the norm then.
Telling them that their gods are named this and named that, and like introducing them to foreign concepts of the 5 gods, or we just.
Well, they knew the 5 gods. They hated the 5 gods, but they hate Sidon more, and so I don't want to destroy them at all. I want to learn from them, but yes.
But possibly saying that we want to release their god they might perceive that as quite bad, because whenever their god gets angry, that sounds like an eruption. So perhaps we can to placate or sacrifice for this god. For that, I wouldn't suggest that we're here to sacrifice ourselves, though.
What are you saying? What are they saying? I don't speak this language. What are they saying?
They are saying, thank you for guiding us so clearly through the jungle. We are enjoying this walk.
You are just... Make a deception check. That's a terrible lie.
I know it is. I know. But remember what I said to everyone. Damas was always try and be the face, but he should never be left to be the face. I've got -3 with charisma.
You talk only, no secrets behind back.
No, okay, I will only speak Draconic from now on, but do you speak other languages by
friends
chance?
Speak Draconic too.
Anyway, friends speak Draconic.
Your friends speak Draconic too.
My friends?
How's it going, Damas? What's happening?
Him. Pointing to Magnus, Okobo, everybody except Damas.
I'll repeat what he was saying, just pointing at him.
He's saying you
I
must speak
can see that he
Draconic.
was pointing at me and saying whatever the draconic word for him is. So I'm just going to point back and say the same word back at him.
You must speak Queen. Deceitful. You must know true intentions here. And by this stage, we'll just say you're in the village that I described before. And some come, I mean, the one person talking to you appears to be some type of shaman or priest, dressed rather elaborately. But then you see what presumably is the queen, and she's got feathers, a headdress, and she's kind of like the 50% lizard folk and 50% dress. She's dressed very extravagantly. And she says, "Come to my village. Who are you?"
Thank you very much. People call us the Chosen of Mercy, and we are on a mission of grave importance. Sidon and Lutheria threaten this entire realm, and we're determined to put a stop to it. In fact, we've been prophesied to put a stop to this danger, and so with your help, I'm sure we can achieve our ends.
You're from the mainland, and she switches to common rather conveniently. You are enemies of Sidon, are you?
Yeah, he's a dick.
He is a dick. On this, we have many tribes here. We are just but one, but there are 6, 7, 8, 9 tribes around this island, and we all feel oppressed under the thumb of Sidon. If you are truly our enemies of Sidon, then perhaps we can come to some type of agreement. What is it that you seek here? Sidon is not here, but his stench is.
How does he oppress you, Queen?
Many years ago, lizard folks lived in relative harmony. Sometimes you would eat them, sometimes they would eat us, which is the right and proper thing to do. But those who call themselves the Fire Tribe have been given a great gift by Sidon, and they've used this great gift to keep us under their thumb. They seek to dominate and balance the way of the lizard folk. We do not like Sidon's influence here.
What is this great gift, Queen?
It is a mighty staff that sends out thunder and lightning. It's a gift of the storms from the Lord of Storms himself.
Well, that seems hardly fair for one tribe to have that and none of the others.
Especially when they use such power and control to suppress the other tribes. Every day we make sacrifices to them for fear of their reprisals. And they're led. They've been chosen by Sidon.
Well, we might have to see if we can unchoose them.
Wow, that is... I was not born yesterday. I was born a year or so ago. I am the elder here. I know people don't do something for nothing. What is it that you want? What did you come here for?
Well, to put a thumb in Sidon's eye would be pretty good by itself. But we have greater business with the volcano.
What business do you have with the volcano?
We don't know yet. We've just been sent here, and we're sure that the fire will reveal itself to us.
The volcano is a problem. That is where Jankor lives. Jankor is leader of the Fire Tribe. That is where his village is. Must admit, I am still confused. You come here, we state our problems, you offer to help. Must be something you seek here.
Well, we seek artifacts or means to further our things, great weapons, that sort of thing. Are there any dragons in residence, for instance? Have you seen a dragon flying through the sky, perchance?
Oh, but our elders speak, well, ancient ancestors, I should say. They speak how centuries ago this island was the home to an adult brass dragon who ruled the land. However, it was killed by the Kraken during one of its hunts on the nearby coral reefs. And we still tell stories of the battle between the two dragons. And the dragons have left behind 3 dragon eggs, which we have long sought after.
Well, any idea where these dragon eggs might be?
Points to the volcano in there. You understand?
All right, guys.
You understand? Dragon eggs are of great import to us.
Yes. So maybe 1 for me and 2 for you if we find the 3.
It is a most agreeable situation. Now I saw your light eyes light up, wizard man. You do not have a very good, shall we say, poker face.
Not a good poker face, but a good face for poking.
I do not know what that means. But it seems we have a common enemy. And we have we both want something in the island. You promised to return 2 dragon eggs to us.
Can I just confer with my friends just quickly whether they are happy with the scenario? Sorry, I don't want to speak on behalf of them all the time. Guys, what do you think?
Well, do we have to defeat the other tribe to help out? Do we have to take down Jankor?
I believe we would.
I think so.
That's what I understood.
But if Jankor's an ally of Sidon, weakening Sidon is part of our mission here as well. It will draw his attention.
And his the description of the whatever he wields that creates storms and so forth. Would the tribe be happy if for that to be taken off the island so that no one can wield that power here?
It would be the only way to ensure equality amongst the tribes.
Of course, yes. And I whisper this as quietly as I dare. And of course, if we want, we can just break it and say it got broken in the skirmish accidentally.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were looking for potential weapons.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. I was just concerned that something with the touch of Sidon might actually curse those who want to wield it against him.
Now, why do we get it and we shove it up his ass?
Perfect. I am all for that.
Excellent. Time to knock some heads. Now, Queen, will you rally the tribes behind us if we attack the Fire Tribe? Will you join your blood to ours?
Difficult. Tribes are scattered. Tribes are... the oppressed are turning up against the oppressed. It'd be very difficult to unite tribes. We are no warriors. We are gatherers. But We have agreement. Getting into caldera or volcano is very difficult, very dangerous. But we know of secret entrance, which we will show you. If we have your word, you'll bring us 2 dragon eggs back.
So all you want to return is 2 dragon eggs, and I get to keep 1.
That is a deal. Make a persuasion or deception check.
For me? Yes. Now, what happens if one of the dragon eggs breaks? Is it 1 each?
We require 2.
That's a steep price. I feel with the fate of this entire area that I need at least 1. So I need 1 minimum, and I will bring you the rest, and I promise you I'll endeavour to bring you as many as there are. I'll be careful.
Once again, perception or deception? Persuasion or deception?
I'm going to try and persuade, because I genuinely feel that way. 13.
What if there's only 1?
As I said before, I can't leave here without an egg, I feel.
If there is only 1, we will put halfway between you, the Queen, and Damas, and you both will call to it, and whichever one it comes to, that is the true parent. It is the way.
It is an egg. Eggs don't come. Oh. They have no legs.
Eventually it will have legs though, right?
Maybe days, maybe weeks, maybe months, maybe years. If you wish to wait around until dragon egg hatches, well, that is fair.
And maybe there'll be no eggs, you know?
Yes. No, yes. I'm not going to lie to you. If there's 1 egg, I really must take it with me.
Okay. 1 egg, you take. More eggs, we share.
Yes.
You take 1 eggs, we have remaining eggs. We have a deal.
I think we do. Deal, guys? Deal? Yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Deal?
Yes? Deal.
Let's celebrate. Must always celebrate. We have meal together, yes?
What does this meal consist of?
Oh, prepare it now.
Nice
and
goat
she
curry.
calls out a name. Gronk. Gronk. Gronk, come here. This is my youngest. He is not as strong or powerful as his brothers, but he is still my son. We will feast on him tonight. And she ceremoniously slits his throat, and he bleeds out, and everybody is not thrown by this as they start preparing her son for the feast.
Ay. Is this your only night?
Is this a problem? What problem is it? It is a great honor to be eaten in a celebratory feast.
I'm sure it is. Yes, I am sure it is.
Honorable banquet. And they start skinning and carving up her son and preparing him, say, roast spit style. Smells good, doesn't it?
How does it smell? Does it actually smell good?
I don't know. I've never had slowly roasted.
Natural 20 perception check.
Did you do a 20 perception check? Did you?
What were you perceiving?
I was perceiving how good it smells.
I'll say it smells great to you. I mean, it's a type of roast meat. By the way, the son had no problem being sacrificed and eaten. He knew what was happening and had done it.
Much like Percy.
Oh, too soon. Too soon. And before long, you're all served a piece of her son. Let's just say it's cooked to a nice bloody medium rare. And hands a slice to Damas. Eat, celebrate.
I look for any sort of ill effects and then say, okay, and I eat it down the hatch. Delicious.
It tastes like you think lizard meat would taste. I don't know how
Like
to describe
chicken.
it. Well, let's say it tastes like chicken,
chicken.
then. Then it offers as a piece to Okapolo. Yeah, eat.
Yeah, yum.
Proteus,
Have any
hands
drink
one.
with it?
They don't have any drink, just water. No alcohol, unfortunately. Proteus. Well, they come up to Proteus and hands you a piece of her son.
I gobble it down. Yum. I'm hungry.
Please, do you partake?
Oh, I'll nibble at it, take a couple of bites, and chew it, and really savor the flavour.
Do you finish it?
Well, if is my piece the same size as everybody else's?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I'll finish it.
Okay, and Magnus?
Bottoms up.
Okay. So, I'll say that Particles, you hear from that nature check you made earlier, that if, for example, you had a lizard folk ally and you fought with them, you take it as a grave insult if upon your lizard folk friend dying that you didn't eat them. It almost be considered a waste of good meat. So this kind of matches up a little bit. And no, there are no con checks required. It is just lizard meat. It's a bit creepy that it was a sentient being more so than like a chicken, right? This person had a family, hopes, desires, but now he's calories. Do you wish to rest or go to Caldera now?
Onward to the volcano.
Let's go. Let's go. Time is of the essence. Thank you very much for this hearty meal.
Yeah, it is good eating. So,
As we're travelling, I'd like to quiz our guide on any sort of strategic or tactical things that we could use against the fire tribe. Like, do the lizard folk all rest at the same time, or are there ways that their senses are dulled or anything like that?
most useful thing we can tell you is we know they have great creatures of fire at their command as well.
Oh,
So if you have aversion to fire, perhaps best not to go.
I don't particularly like fire, but
Does anyone
no,
have any create water spells?
Me, I have control water, and I have water walk. That's it.
any resistance spells?
Not that I created for myself. So no, I didn't quite know what we were going into. So no, I've got an enhance ability. I've got some restorations.
Potion, no. Okay, we've got a potion of lightning, necrotic, psychic, and radiant resistance.
Ah, that's right.
So I don't think any of those will necessarily help us in that
No.
sense. I too can also do a control water, but we have to be near a sizable body of water for that to be used.
Yeah. So before we encounter these lizard folk, I'd say that identifying and taking out the ones that can control or these whatever fire creatures these are would be a priority, yes.
Are we close to a river? I might just dunk myself.
There is a river. Imagine almost like Rotorua. It's a pungent smelling, but quite warm river. We'll put it that way.
Too warm to submerge yourself in?
Oh, no. You can definitely get
I'm
yourself
sort of get
wet. If that's what you're
my
aiming
clothes
for.
wet.
Sure. Easy enough to do. Okay, so I'm just got something not quite right here.
And my beautiful fur pants. They need to be wet.
Yep.
Got some holy water. 2 flasks of it.
Sorry, just give me 1 second. Okay, so they take you to the side of the volcano, and a lot of bubbling lava, and she takes you up a secret path, and say, "This is where we must part ways. As we said, we are no warriors. We are slaves under the yoke of Sidon. But follow this path; you will be good." And then she leaves you to go up the path.
Can we can I just run an insight on that, whether she's telling me the truth?
Which part of the truth? But yes, you can.
The one that she's saying, follow this path and you will be safe.
Sure.
10. Yep. Totally trustworthy. Cool. Thank you very much. Your hospitality has been grand. Yes.
And she ducks back down into the forest. And you find it. There is a secret entrance. It's carefully hidden from prying eyes. A narrow stairway has been carved into the cliffside. Below, and it kind of goes into a cave type of thing. And Damus, who's leading?
I normally take the rear, but yeah.
Is it like a survival thing? Do we need to put someone?
Well, don't we have beefy boys in the front, and we traditionally
so.
had Follow and Magnus at the front, and I have a shield at the back, and then Particles and Proteus are in the middle.
Okay. So
that's how I used to do it.
Sure. So Okobolo and Damus. Now, fortunately, even those without dark vision can see quite clearly due to the liquid magma that will inhabit this volcano. And you're walking through, and as I said, it turns into a tunnel. And we'll say, Magnus, you're about to take a step, and just out of the corner of your eye, you notice that people have set some traps here. And if you'd taken another step or two, the ground would have collapsed beneath you and you would have plunged into the lava below. So Magnus, I mean, the passive perception check for this was 12. So Magnus, with your passive perception of 13, you just see it. What do you do?
Warn the others of it.
Oh, are you saying that there's some traps being set?
There could be more.
There could be more. Well, my passive perception is actually. I don't want to. I'm very keen-eyed, so to speak. I'm very keen-eyed. So perhaps it might be best if I go in the front. Not wanting to take over. It's just that I have noticed these things before. If there are any more traps.
Yeah, Damus, really fucking taking charge there. Go on.
Okay. Okay. You can be right behind me, and maybe one of you take the rear as well. So Oko or Magnus or someone. But I will go to the front. I've got my shield, and I've got my guidance, I guess, and so I'm going forward.
Okay. So what we'll do as Magnus has warned you about the traps, you can make an active perception check, and if it goes below your passive perception check, we'll just take your passive perception check.
And this is for looking at stuff, and so I get advantage on my perception for looking for stuff.
If that's the case.
That's just below my passive.
So
my passive is 18, 17, so it's 18.
So as you're looking, sorry, I lost my. Right, there I am. Yeah. You're looking very closely, perhaps getting distracted by the thought of dragon eggs and bits and pieces. But you stand on a weak conception. 17 is not good enough, and it collapses beneath your feet. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go!
Well.
14.
So as you slip off the edge and you feel it's crumbling and it falls down below you, the floor indeed is lava. It's about 20 or so feet below you, but you just manage to hold on to the edge, and you're holding on to the edge. You're getting cooked a little bit, but you're holding on. You
Pull him out.
Yeah, yes, help me, lift me up. That was a terrible idea. Why did I go at the front?
Could I suggest that possibly here you can have my quarterstaff, and you should use that to probe the ground in front of you, and perhaps in the hope of finding these weakened sections that might be hard to spot?
That's an excellent idea, but at the moment, his Damas almost slips out of Okobolo's hand, and Okobolo is kind of holding on with one hand. Damas has fully let go of the cliff, and Okobolo looks like he's going to lose his grip any second.
Come on, help me!
Grab
this geezer.
Help me up!
Yes, I will help. Is that athletics?
Sure, yeah.
Maybe acrobatics?
Oh, no, there's nothing subtle about this.
Yeah, not so good there.
Yeah, that's just too many bad rolls, I'm afraid. Damas.
I'm going to. Can I cast Featherfall here to try and slow him, so we've got a chance to perhaps grab at him again?
Or use a rope to lasso him?
My Featherfall, I believe, is a reaction thing to falling.
Well,
so
this is what happened. Yes, you can. But Proteus and Okobolo, you try and grab him, but he's hot and he's sweaty from these things, and he just much loose grips him, and it all like just slips and slimes his way out. And Damas, you get a little crispy, not as crispy as you'd hoped, as you perhaps feared, but you do take 66 fire damage. Oh, look at that roll! As you're effectively cooking, and now you're slowly falling. You guys have, I'll say, 1 round to do something. Guys, he's going to land in the caldera.
Try and throw a rope, loop around them.
Okay, lasso me.
Yeah.
And I'll just reach up for it to try and grab it and wrap it around it in any case.
What kind of check would that be, Malcolm?
Let's make a... Well, you're dropping the rope for Damas to grab onto. Dropping the rope's easy. Damas, I'm imagining you're a little panicked. So
I'm gonna try and lasso.
Okay.
Might have under his arms.
Sure.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you can do that, but I'm going to give you a check to make a lasso, and if you don't make a lasso, then this is not going to work. You're not going to be able to make the lasso in time.
Okay.
So make me a dexterity check, DC 10, to loop this around and throw it down to Damas.
Just a DC 10.
DC 10, straight dex, so D20 plus your dex modifier.
Oh wait. Hang on, I'm confused. you want a dexterity check or?
That's a
Yeah,
D.
yeah.
Is it safe? No.
Roll
That's
a
a
D20.
D10.
That's a D10. So that's a bad one to roll.
Yeah,
in.
sorry.
So roll a
Yeah,
D20.
Okay.
And what's your dex modifier?
+3.
So that's a 13. So that's enough. So you wrap it around,
Whew.
rapidly make it loose, throw it around. Damus, yeah, I think with the loop, you get it on him, and he weighs nothing. But then Featherfall, it lasts for a minute. So yeah, that's fairly easy. I'm going to say he weighs as much as a feather, and a slightly crispy Damus appears safely around this bit of the crust that fell apart.
Oh,
Okay.
well, goodness gracious! Well, that was certainly something. Yes, I like your
You
idea,
feel-
but perhaps someone else could be the person at the front. That was a little bit too scary. I'm just going to give myself a little cure wounds.
Would using Particles as quarterstaff, would that give you an advantage on perception saving? On perception
I already
throws, or
have.
how would
I
that work?
already have advantage on perception anyway.
Yeah, just wondering how that would work.
And possibly we should do the mountaineering trick of actually tying ourselves together and
In case someone falls. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
that's
idea.
fantastic.
to help arrest a potential fall.
Let's do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
no, let's do
tie
that.
yourself together. Damus, are you still out front?
Okay, I'll still go out front with you being tied to you. I feel much more safe. I will still go out front.
But
Yes.
how injured are you? Are you at risk if you were to sustain the same sort of damage again? Would that?
I'm just healing myself up now, and then I'll be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna cast another. Here we go. What was that? Come through another 7. Fantastic. I'm healed enough.
Cool. After you.
Make a perception
Right.
check, Damus, at advantage.
Yes, sure. Perception check at advantage. 19.
You do notice one, and you successfully navigate around the trap. Well, you're not sure if it's a trap. Someone's deliberately set it. You don't know if maybe this is just a secret entrance that the people who live here don't know about. But regardless, you safely navigate away. And as I said, as I think I said, it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And this looks like a bit of a janky map to start with. But these red lines are the path you're following down, and that it opens out to the caldera, the internal walls of the volcano, right here.
So which way are we heading? Are we heading down this
South.
way, or are we heading?
Yeah.
Southwestish, yep.
Yep.
And it just opens up, and you can see a glow of lava ahead. But once you pass this point, you'd be in the caldera proper, and perhaps that would be problematic.
So we're going to the south. Yep.
Yep.
Proteus is gonna stealth, actually.
Okay, make a stealth check.
No, shall we all stealth?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody make a stealth check.
With more information, please.
Okay, Damus, pretty good. Magnus, Alcabolo. I think you said, Proteus, you wanted to go look yourself. Is that still the plan?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I could do that. I have a little peek while I'm stealthing with my 18. And I'll just to the precipice here, and I'll just have a little see what's in the beyond the threshold.
I just need to make a roll. So let me make a roll.
Uh-huh.
Rolls are important.
Oops, I've walked into a guard.
No, you haven't, but there are guides here actively looking. It's not just versus their passive, it's with whatever they roll. Because they're actively looking, that's their job. So I'm not going to tell you what I rolled. We'll see where this goes. Perception is... Oh, no, there we go. They've got a perception. Okay.
I'm wet and steaming at the moment. Yeah.
So first of all, I'll give you a free look there.
Okay.
And what you see is...
Is this... Oh, sorry, go on.
So, first of all, what you notice, these here are huts. You're not sure what's in them, but something is in there. You see a massive caldera to the south. Oh, sorry, a massive bunch of lava here. The big red thing, obviously. And what else do you see from there?
Well, I can see quite a lot of nasty things
Oh, yes.
further away.
Yes, you see the... Well, I need to describe it if you can see it. And you see some worms of some sort rolling around in the caldera. And you hear one of them say, "Ah!" Subtlety is a good move, but unfortunately the dice gods say no. Can we all roll for initiative, please?
Oh, man. Such bad rolls tonight. It's my turn for the crappy dice rolls.
Wasting the 20.
Initiative. Average as pro.
Mine's single digit.
Oh, mine didn't copy over.
Put that out in a second. This is a relatively complicated encounter. Because you've literally stumbled into a village where you weren't really welcome. Yeah, we'll roll for them. Let's make sure we're all for them. Roll for them.
Gotta find some eggs.
Roll for them. Roll for that. Roll for that. Shaman.
Quite a lot of enemies.
A lot of them are quite far away.
One or two. One or two. Call these words green.
Can you guys see what I can see? Or not?
Not yet. We haven't come in over the lip.
No,
Maybe I'm yelling back what I can see anyway. I've been rumbled.
Healthily.
Yeah. There's a lot of lizard folk and some bigger things. Lots of narrow walkways, canyons, lava. It's hot.
oh, lots of fally offy things.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying not to look at that side panel.
Okay. So at the moment... No. So you don't know that quite at this moment that you've been spotted.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to go through initiative order. Now, this lizard folk had spotted you before it, and he gets out a... sorry, just a sec. Stuff something up. So get initiative on that.
Particles, just do the initiative again once you've clicked on your token, and then you can edit it to 22. And just click on it in the turn order and it should pop up.
Okay, cool. Make sure I got that. Yes.
There you go.
So just a little bit of organization now will make things easier in just a second. Thought I had this set up, but never quite how I wanted. Okay, so the lizard folk, he sees you, and he gets out an almighty roar. And first of all, after yelling, presumably raising the alarm, he gets out a javelin and is going to throw 2 javelins at you, Proteus. The first one swings 19, which I think will hit you for 3 points of piercing damage. Then he gets a second javelin off his back and throws it at you and hits with a natural 20 for 10 points of piercing damage. And then for some reason you see him zoom around and come up on this path. He went back inside the hut. And you realize that standing anywhere apart from this path there is going to burn your little footsies. Another lizard folk rushes out behind him. He's going to throw 2 javelins at you as well, with a 19 and a 22. All 4 hit. This is terrible. So another total of 8 points of damage from those 2 hits as they thump into you. And just set that up. And you hear some shuffling coming from inside of those caverns. You're not sure what's going on, but something's going on. And that I've grouped the enemies into groups of creatures. So groups of creatures will act at once. Like, there's lots of lizard folk here, for example. It's silly to give them all their own initiative turns. I've got like groups of them, which is why you'll see an orange on this particular guy. But Proteus, thump, 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 thump. 4 javelins to the chest. What do you do?
Cheer.
I stumble backwards. I fall back into the cavern with the rest of the people, and I walk over to get in there. If I stand just outside the wall, I want to make room, basically, Malcolm, for the others to come along the path. Would I still be able to get a shot from the other side of the threshold?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. In that case, then I will fire an arrow at this one here.
So it's going to be down. Yep,
The
sure.
front one.
Yeah, the one leading the charge up, sure. 20 hits. They got a shield and some armor, but managed to dodge both of them. And that'll be a hit. So 5 points of piercing damage against this leading lizard folk person. Okay, got it. You shuffle back into the cavern. Cool.
Yeah.
And that's your turn?
That's me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, some more lizard folk go to act. And where's this one? Which ones are these guys? Oops. Okay. So, you hear thumping of footsteps as some presumably lizard folks come charging in your direction. And just move them up there. Oh, look, all the lizard folks are going to go on the same turn. These guys. The green dudes. Okay, they're going to rush up. There. Up there. Up there. Up there. He will stay there, she will stay there. And we zoom round to the top of the initiative order with Particles on deck.
Well, I can't see squat from here, so I was going to move up 30 feet.
You can pop your head out there, and you can get a gauge about what's going on.
But you moved Damas, not
sorry. Sorry. There you go, Particles.
Yeah, so that's me there. because I was at the back of the party.
Should
So
be able to
I
see
still
everything from
can't.
there.
Well, actually, I can't because possibly I'm not close enough to the edge.
There we go.
So
I'll move you there. You should be able to see from there.
remember on this one.
Oh,
Just
sorry. I keep on doing Damas. My apologies. There you go, Particles. Should be able to see from there.
Okay, so there's that. Bang. I would know myself. Okay, I will lay down a Rhymes Binding Ice. Let's have a quick look. I'll do that at second level. Yeah, let's do that at second level. Oosh. So that's a cone, 30. Let's change that to a cone. 30-foot cone. No, that's there. So I get those two guys.
Okay. They both fail their Constitution saving throws. So as the Rhymes Binding Ice erupts on them, they both take 11 points of damage. And they're encased in ice. Is that correct?
They become, what is it? They're hindered by the ice formation for 1 minute or until another creature within reach uses an action to break away the ice. So
Okay.
For you individually.
Okay. I'm going to say due
Okay,
to the
but I'm-
extreme heat, it's going to take 2 rounds they'll be bound for before the ice melts away, which is probably plenty
Okay, fair
anyway.
enough. Yeah. Right, and I have no further movement in order because that was the extreme of my movement, so I'm stuck there.
I'll point this out to you as well. If you stand here or stand here, anywhere apart from this path, you'll be standing on the hot caldera and you'll be burnt.
Right.
Okay. You see slithering out from the cave a whole mass of fire snakes, seemingly unaffected by the hot caldera. And they just swarm out. They take the dash action to get there. One swarms around to the other side of you, and you feel the heat just radiating off them, Particles. But as I said, they had to take the dash action to get there. Perhaps more concerning. I don't know if you see this or not, but I'll just say it's concerning. And I'll go up to there. Okay, now it's the question. What armor are you wearing, Particles and Proteus?
So I'm in normal clothing, so no metallic armor plus mage armor. What you call strip of leather.
And
I'm
Proteus?
wearing the studded leather of Mitros.
Okay.
Soaked in water.
Sure. So they... swing out to there. Okay. Damas.
Yes. All right. Now, I can't see very much.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to poke your head out there, so just so you can see what's going on. You just stay there for a second. So that's what's going on, but you're still inside the cave. So pretend you're inside the cave, and what would you like to do?
How far does my spirit guardians go? That's what I want to see, because they're all right there. And
15-foot radius.
15-foot radius. So if I had a circle from where Proteus is, because that's just outside the cave, can I move myself there? Is that fine?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Perfect.
And so that gets those 3 at the very least, doesn't it?
On their turn, so nothing technically happens yet, but unless they're moved by some other creature, then that will definitely get them. Okay, and concentrating on that, hovering inside, perfect. Okabalo.
Yeah. It's so hot. I'm very hot. I'm very angry and very hot. I'm going to be raging because I'm hot.
Okay, rage on up.
It'll just make you hotter.
And
If you want to charge in and push your way past Damus and Proteus and Particles, I can let you do that. So if you like, you could end up
please.
there. And I will point out to you as well, if you step off that path, you're going to burn your feet.
Yeah, cool. Yep.
Burn your little hoofsies.
Was that 50 feet?
We'll say you can have another 10 if you like, but that would invoke opportunities from these guys. Actually, there's one more that slithers out down here.
Another 10. Does that get me there?
Okobola goes through, and the two fire snakes, they hiss and roar. Let me just check. Nothing special we can do here. It's going to swing at you with its tail as it goes past. Both of them, so two tail attacks. Whoosh. One is a natural 20. The other one is a 16. So both of those will hit.
Both hit, yep.
So I'm going to take this, take your bludgeoning resistance into account. So you take 3, 13, 1, 7. You take 20 points of damage. Is that right? Ooh. Yes, 20 points of damage. Most of that was fire damage.
Yeah, cool. But now they don't have reactions, so if Particles needs to skedaddle, he can.
That's true. That's true.
And I'm going to... shove this guy off the walkway. It's like a big drop down there, eh?
No, no. But if he goes on there, it's just above the floor. But if you moved him there, for example, just shove him to the side. He won't fall, but he will be standing on something very hot.
Right. And these are just lizard folk. Yeah, I'll give him a shove.
Make an athletics check at advantage. Oh! He rolls a natural 20, but that's not good enough. Because that'll be a 21. And let me roll some damage for him. Oh! He lands on and goes, ah! Ah! And he faintly burns up. And for reasons, I'm going to throw him down here, subsequently being called the Pit of Shame. So he is dead. You fried him alive, Okobola, just by shoving him.
And my extra attack with my glaive, I'm going to stab out at this guy.
Okay. He's bound by ice, unable to move.
Oh, excellent. Love it.
16 does it?
But is that with advantage?
No, just his movement is 0 mechanically, so no advantage.
Yeah.
So swing at you with this glaive.
Wow.
Massive chunk, and he lets out a scream, and he tries to hit you back, but he can't reach you. That's your turn, Okobola.
Yeah.
You're not wearing any armor, correct?
No way, man.
I'm a schmarmer.
Not wearing anything.
Armor. Yeah, we'll take that into account. Did I roll for those guys? I did. Okay, Magnus. Oh, wait, yeah, Magnus, what would you like to do?
Isn't there a thing in front of me first?
So just a sec. I'll say, Magnus, if you like, you could push all the way through past your allies to there. But that would be the maximum of your movement. And what armor are you wearing, Magnus?
I'm wearing... What the...
Probably under your inventory.
Yeah,
your
no.
equipment.
Inventory.
Some sort of scale mail or chain mail.
You gave him a full plate.
Plates. I have plates.
Plate.
As in hot plate.
I'll be fine.
Your hot plate is naturally hot, just as environment is uncomfortable, but all of a sudden it gets uncomfortably painful. And you see these creatures over here casting a spell on you. They cackle.
Can I counter spell? Counter spell?
Oh,
Was that
interesting.
in here?
No, it's fine. What level are you casting your counter spell?
Counter spell is
At least third.
It is third. Sorry, I'm just quickly reading what the hell does it do? I cast it at fourth. No, I'm going to cast it at third level to see if this will disrupt whatever they're doing.
So, it does counter spell. You see one of these shamans, they try and cast a spell and it fizzles. But then the other one also has it prepared. And he then casts heat metal on Magnus. Too many magic users. One of them counted at least. And you take 12 points of fire damage. And Magnus, as soon as you appear. And you see these little guys cackle to each other. And they're going to try and... They look like they're going to try and run back down in here. And you've got a problem, Particles, Magnus. Unless you can break the concentration on one of these lizard folk shaman, you're gonna burn to death in your armor. And that happens as soon as you poke your head out, so you still have your action. And just to remind you, if you step off the path, you're going to take fire damage. So, keeping all that in mind, Magnus, what do you do?
Fog Cloud. One of my best level spells.
Cloud? Oh, okay.
Does it have a cooling effect? Let's pray.
Okay.
It's about to get steamy in here.
Fog Cloud. Let's look up Fog Cloud. Okay, so this is what it does. It does require concentration by you, Magnus.
Oh.
Do you still want to do it?
Did I retreat behind the Particles then do it?
Sorry, what was it? You want to stand behind Particles?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Okay. I tell you what, this is how big the fog cloud's going to be. The big blue circle that I just put there. Now, it does say centered on a point you choose. So where would you like to put the fog cloud? You can just drag this. You can just drag this blue thing around. Yeah, sorry, it might be a little bit clunky, but that should work now. So that's where you put it. All right, there. Okay.
Yep, right there.
Okay. So the fog cloud erupts. And as heavily as last one to a wind or... Okay. Here is heavily obscured, so people in there are going to have a hard time seeing. And that's probably good. It'll make it more difficult to attack you. Excellent. Is that your turn, Magnus?
Could I chuck an action to the fog cloud? See where that goes?
And that was your action to cast the spell.
So did you want to move back behind me for protection? Was that the...
May as well follow. Or I'll go bolus. I'm still on the path.
Can't get that far. That's as far as you could get with your movement, unfortunately.
Well, I'll just stay here then and get a bit cooked.
Okay. Alright, lizard folks' turn. Which lizard folks? These orange ones. Okay, so... this one, who has already thrown his 2 javelins, is going to take his turn to break out of the binding ice. That's the only thing he can do. One charges in front of him though as he bursts through the ice, comes right up to Okobolo, and gets out his spear and goes, and gonna, oh, not the fire snake, the lizard folk, and he's gonna try and bite you first of all, and that one is a 12, so that's going to miss. And then he's going to try and hit you with his spike shield, and rolls a 13, so you dodge that one easily enough. None of the lizard folks come running, standing on the edge of this bridge, as does his buddy, and they're taking the dash action to get there. And they don't really see anything, so they're not going to do anything. But this person's going to rush up here, and he's going to throw his 2 javelins at Okobolo. This whole line of them lining up there. 2 javelins against Okobolo. A 17, one of them hits for 5 points of piercing damage, reduced to 2 because of your rage. And some thumping as something large is approaching from the south. And
Oh dear.
Proteus.
Yeah. So many targets to choose from.
Than the herd.
I'm gonna cast. No, I can't. Too much collateral.
Collateral. I think you mean intentional.
I could knock you off the bridge. I won't cast Thunderwave. Well, I will fire an arrow at this snake here.
You can't quite see him through the fog cloud. Unfortunately, it works both ways. You can target this one. Might be easier.
Whoops.
I think get a good shot on that one.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
the
do
one
that.
that's concentrating on the spell too.
What's that?
That's the one that's concentrating on the spell. So
Yeah.
This is the one that you can't technically see. That's trying to cook Magnus alive.
All right, here we go.
Arrow swings out into the volcano lava and goes away.
All right, well, Bardic Inspiration on Okobolo.
Okay, Bardic Inspiration, Okobolo. Okay, got it. All right, and do you stay where you are, Proteus?
Yes.
Okay, now more lizard folk, these purple guys. Actually, they're going to swing out over on this bridge. All 3 of them. And 3 of them are going to unload all their javelins into Magnus, whose AC is 18. Okay, 6 javelins come hurtling towards you. First one hits. Let's have a look. 18. So 3 of them hit into you, and you take 14 points of piercing damage, Magnus, as they just fire volleys after volleys of arrows, of javelins. And that guy will just stay there. Okay. Next wave. He's going to go there. So he's going to stay there. He's going to stay there. He's going to stay there. Ah, no, actually, no, he's not. He is going to... He's going to wander up there. Okay. The fire snakes, heavily obscured by this caldera, by the fog cloud rather, they are going to pick through the fog. So first of all, 2 are going to attack Bokobola. They're going to be at disadvantage
Hey,
because of the
Malcolm?
fog cloud. Yes.
Is it it's at the start of their turn they take their thing from the Spirit Guardians, right?
Sure. So roll damage
Yeah,
for Spirit Guardians.
That come through? 17.
So 17.
Yeah.
That one and those 3 that are still in it. There was this one in the middle you moved out. And then
Okay.
these
So I'll do the
that are
3
still in it.
around you first. So wisdom saving throws, 1, 2, 3. 14, 15, 16. So they all fail. So the ones around you take 17 points of damage. And I'll do the one that wandered away.
That was that one in the middle there.
Okay. So he too will make a wisdom saving throw, and he will fail. So they all take 17 points of damage.
Oh,
So we'll start with Okobolo. They come out of this fog. They're not quite sure where to do, but they see you and they latch onto you in just an instant. So they're going to make 4 bite attacks against you. No, 2 bite attacks, all at disadvantage. So a natural 1 and a 9, so they're going to miss. They're going to swing at you with their tails, once again at disadvantage. Rolls an 11 and an 11. Fog cloud is working. And then I'm going to say one of these is going to attack Particles and one's going to attack Magnus. So let's do Particles first with their bite. At disadvantage, they roll a 15. And at disadvantage, they roll a 6. The fog cloud is working. Then against Magnus, they try and bite you. Disadvantage, they roll a 7. And a tail attack, 16. Also misses. Reduces it from a natural 20. But this guy here is not affected by the fog cloud. I'm going to say since he's next to Particles, he's going to go after Particles. Bites Particles with a 21. That's 2 piercing and 5 fire, so 7 altogether. And then a tail attack rolls a 15 against Particles. So
15 is my class, so it's a hit. Yeah.
Okay, so another 2 bludgeoning and 6 fire. So another 8. Okay, and these 5 guys are going to start slithering up. So let me put it this way. You know something is concentrating on your armor that's making them incredibly hot, Magnus, but don't know where they are. It's a problem. Okay. He'll zoom up over there, and that'll make it Damas's turn.
okay. So, cool. I'm going to... who looks the most injured out of all of us? Magnus, I can't see your... Magnus and Particles, I can't see your health bars. Okobolo, you're over half, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Magnus and Particles, is any of you about a quarter?
I'm 34 out of 60.
Yeah, no, you're fine. How about you, Particles? Are you looking on death's door?
Not on death's door, 31 out of 46. So,
Okay.
right.
Cool. Well, in which case, I'm just going to hit the snake in front of me with my mithril axe. My mithril Xiphos, sorry. Where is it? There we go. Roll of that. That is a 13.
13 is a miss.
Oh well. I may as well just do a first level healing word on Magnus. I'll do a healing word on Particles, actually. I'll do that anyway. Here we go. Where are we? Cast away this one here.
Thank
Take
you.
7 healing. Thanks, Particles.
I get 7 healing?
Yeah.
No, that was me getting
Particles.
Particles. Yeah.
Okay. And that's your turn, Damas. We'll switch our attention to Okobolo.
Excellent. the fire snake behind me, they're still heavily obscured, yeah, because they're inside the thingo.
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage against those guys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I think onwards and upwards. I'm gonna shove the guy in front of me off the thingo again.
He rolls a natural 20 again for a 22. You get
Whoa.
advantage because you're raging.
Oh. Oh, so unhappy about that.
Do you have a second attack yet, Mr. Bolo?
I do have a second attack. Yep.
So you can use your second attack to try and move him again.
Yes, please.
He rolls an 18. At advantage. Unfortunately, when they're equal, nothing changes. And for some reason, he gets a deep English accent. He says, "You shall not pass!" That was a terrible Gandalf impression.
You fucking will action surge.
All right, no mercy. The third time. This time he rolls an 11.
Hey.
Throws off the side. Takes some fire damage. Not enough to kill him.
Oh.
Okay. And I'll move forward and
You will not get
Same
attack
with this
of
guy.
opportunity. No attacks of opportunity because you need to see people and they can't actually see you. So you can slip away easily enough. This one!
Yeah.
19.
Now you're going off the bridge.
Oh, yeah, he does. And let's see. Oh, he's dancing around like a something on fire, but he's still alive. He's on 1 hit point mechanically.
Right. So I can move here. Can I move diagonally past this guy?
No, you can't. He's blocking the doorway.
No. Okay, excellent. I'll be there then. And do I have a bonus action? No, I don't have a bonus action.
Okay, so you're
That's
done?
done. Thank you.
Okay, so throwing lizard folks aside. Some of them resist, some of them don't. You see some big ass lizards enter into there.
Oh.
Much bigger than the other ones. And one of them's going to attack you around the corner. I'm going to give you +2 to your armor class as it attempts to munch on you. Oops, come back here. It's going to try and just chomp you around the corner there. +2 to your armor class. It rolls mechanically a 9, so that's going to miss. But they're all crowding in there. And actually, one of them's going to come up here. Occupy the space of his buddies, attacking at disadvantage. Rolls a 17 Okobolo, which I believe will hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, no. So that's a disadvantage. That's a 10. And then he retreats back, giving you an attack of opportunity if you want one.
Oh yes, please.
Okay, take a swipe.
Hey guys, there's some big chickens in here.
I can see them. A glimpse past the fog. I think I can see some.
Remember, we have to eat them all too, otherwise it'd be an insult.
17 hits. 13 to a big chunk out of it. And then his other buddy does the same trick. He comes up, shares the space, tries to bite at disadvantage, rolls a 13, misses, and retreats back. And of course, you don't get another attack of opportunity because you already used your reaction. Oops.
No.
Okay, so that's them. Salamander. Up to there. Now, Magnus, I forgot to do this on the Lizard Shaman's turn because they get a bonus action to try and fry you again. So you take another 8 points of fire damage from your armor still being on fire. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. DC will be 10.
Whoops, that is not.
Yep. So what
not
that
quite.
mechanically means is you lose focus on the fog cloud. And the fog cloud, poof, goes away.
Okay.
Okay, but now it's your actual turn as your armor is on fire, is red hot.
Did Magnus actually roll the right thing there? I think he rolled his glaive. On your sheet, Riley, you need to go up to the left-hand corner where it says Strength, Dex, Con +2, or whatever it is for you, and then click in that on that whatever the number is next to your Constitution. And that will give us a roll.
That's a Constitution roll. He needs a Constitution save.
Yeah, so be just to the right of that.
The saving throws are the box at the top left-hand corner.
Yeah. You see where it says saving throws, top left-hand corner, and it says strength was con, and then there'll be a number.
And you should have good con save.
Can you say that again?
Do I need to come and show you? Top
Yeah.
right-hand corner, and I know left-hand corner. That would be right.
Left-hand corner is a box called saving throws. Look at the one that just says con.
Yeah, yours is a
Okay.
+5.
Yeah.
So it says +5.
Click on the
Click on the +5. Oh, okay. So you do make it. So let me try and put that fog cloud back. So what all that means is when you take damage and you're concentrating on a spell, you have a chance to lose concentration, but you don't. So the fog cloud remains. Okay, and you're still concentrating on it. Magnus, your turn, as your armor's still red hot and on fire.
Does that heat metal have a range that matters?
When casting it, yes. Other than that, it requires concentration,
Yeah.
Right. So you just cast it and run away.
which is what they've done.
Oh. What assholes.
What's happening in this area here?
Those 3 purple ones with the purple dots, they just hurled javelins at you.
Yeah, no,
You
no,
notice-
like I mean the terrain here.
Each one of these lines is like a topography map, and it's an extra 5 feet down. So 5 foot
It's
step.
super hot.
Yeah.
It's hot off the path, isn't it?
You would notice as well when you stand on this, it's very hot. You'll take damage from running across there, but you go for it if you like.
How far could I jump?
I'll tell you what. You can jump up to your strength score, which is 19 feet. So you could get there and then jump onto the bridge and try and tackle one of them. Would you like to try that?
I'd like to try and kick one off into the lava.
Okay. So firstly, you head south and you start running on the lava. The lava is hot. So you take 6 points of fire damage just from standing on this area. And you need to make me another Constitution saving throw. Because anytime you take damage... yep, you're fine. So you maintain concentration on your fog cloud. And you're trying to kick him into the lava. Okay, tell you what. We'll just make this an opposed check. Make an athletics roll, Magnus. And the lizard folk will do the same. All he rolls a 6. Okay, tell you what. This is what's going to happen. You take a leap You land between these other two lizard folks, and this guy will get a dexterity saving throw, which he fails horribly, and he lands in the lava. And
Hey,
can you roll me 10d10, please?
Me?
10d10. If you type into the chat what I just typed, but without the quote marks, then that'll do 10d10 damage. So you do 54 points of damage to this lizard folk as he tumbles down the side, and needless to say, he's a burnt crisp in there. Beautiful, Magnus. And we'll say...
Could I?
Mhm.
Could I also use Second Wind to regain a little bit of HP? Once per short rest, I can roll a 1d10.
Plus your fighter level. Which I believe... Oh, nice. Oh, no, I thought you were at a 10. Yeah, not so nice. So 10 points back. And technically you have a second attack as well, Magnus, so you can take a swing at one of these guys if you want.
Okay, I'll take a swing at the guy on my right.
So click on the screen where you're going, either that one or that one.
Click and hold. Click and hold on the screen. There we go. That guy. Okay, cool. So take a swing. Oh, that's damage.
Sorry.
That's right. So just click on glaive. 24, so we'll say 13 points of damage since you rolled it anyway. After kung-fuing the guy off there, screams, swing around with a glaive, and takes a bunch of damage, but he's still up. Whew, great turn, Magnus. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Well, firstly, these are all orange guys. Oh, well, first of all, the one to the south of you is just going to try and attack you. Okobola goes for a bite. 8 misses. Spike shield. 10 misses.
yeah.
This guy is going to scramble up on land out of desperation. And once he gets up there, he's going to try and bite you with a 23. That's going to be 8 piercing reduced to 4. And then with a spike shield, boom, and 18. So that's 4 damage reduced to 2. And his buddy is going to scramble up onto the path and head to Particles. And, oh, actually, that's a tactical mistake because he walks into your Spirit Shroud. But he rolls a 20. So for his Spirit Guardians, roll damage and he'll take half. Particles.
That's not mine, it's
Damus.
Oh, it's Damus's, is it? Oh, sorry, Damus. Damus, he is muted.
Yep.
But 4 points of damage. Okay, so he rushes in. But it comes up to Particles, risking the Spirit Shield. He's going to try and bite you. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hit.
4 piercing. And Spike Shield, a 9. That's going to miss. There's still these 2 over here, which haven't actually used their javelins yet. So 4 javelins against Okobolo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just one of them hits for 6 points of piercing, reduced to 3.
Yeah.
Let me just check something. No, I got that confused. Proteus, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have another shot at this snake. It's a bit better.
That one does it.
9 damage.
And that's enough to take out the fire snake.
That's me. Yeah, that's it. You're still bardically inspired, Moko, don't forget.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did
Ding,
forget.
ding. Yeah.
Purple ones. Okay, the lizard folks. Either side of you, Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try and bite you first. So 2 bites. Chomp, chomp. A 17 misses, and the second bite, natural 1 misses. Yep.
Can I use Riposte?
You
When a
can.
creature misses you with a melee attack, I can react, spending 1 superiority die to use a weapon's melee attack against them, adding the superiority die to the attacker's damage on hit.
So both of them took a swing at you, and both of them missed. So you can choose which one you want to riposte.
I'll do the same guy I hit last time.
He's taking more damage. Good idea. Okay, take a swing. $14 misses, unfortunately. So good idea, but the dice gods say no.
You can add the superiority die, right?
Do the damage.
To the damage.
Yeah,
I
let's
think.
do the damage.
Okay, good idea, but that misses. They're going to then come at you with their spike shields. Rolling a 17 and a 9, so they'll both miss.
Riposte again.
Does it require a reaction to do it?
You can use your reaction and expand 1 superior.
Yeah, but you only get 1 reaction. I think.
Just the one. Okay. What to do? Okay, that'll be their turn. Now. Gonna charge up there. Charge up there. Alright, but that guy. Okay. Now. He's just gonna run up there. And that'll be his turn. Okay, Particles.
Right. Well, I'm sick and tired of these mother flipping animals, so let's lay some fireballs down on them, or a fireball at least.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that there might be some resistances there, but anyway. Bam.
Tired of these mother flipping snakes in this mother flipping cave.
Okay, where do you aim your fireball?
So I can sculpt it so I avoid Okobolo and that. So if I do 20 feet, that's 20 feet there. So that's everything
And
that
there.
is just in that room where I can see that large one. So that's the center point. But I'm going to sculpt it around Okobolo and Magnus so that they're not affected by that.
All right, let's use one of these.
Up 5 feet, grab
You
another.
want to use one of those. Sorry, I'll get on the clicker then so I can move that.
So that'll get all of them. Is that where you want it?
I think there. See if we can maximally damage. So that gets these 2, but not that one.
Sure. Okay.
Is that right? Okay.
So fireball goes off. The fire snakes take no damage because they're completely immune to fire. This big guy over here takes no damage. He's completely immune to fire. This guy dies instantly, even if he makes the save. How much damage did you do? 29. Let's do these big lizard guys. Dexterity saving throw 16. 1, 2, 3. 1, and that's 29. 2. Well, one of them fails and instantly dies, so I'll just move him off the map. And the other 2 take 15 points of damage. Oops. That Someone takes 15 points of damage. We'll do the full... Oh, they're all full health, lizard folk. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them passes, and the other 3 do not. So into the pit of shame they go, and he dies as well. So you clear a lot of the early... this guy survives, so what does he take? He takes 15 points. 15. Okay, so the fireball arrives. A lot of the lizard folks just scream and die. They haven't done well. You've cleared the path. But the fire-based creatures take no damage. That's not overly surprising.
Yeah, that's not overly surprising. Do I stay where I am? Do I advance?
Can't advance. There's a dude in front of you.
Alright, well, I could misty step around.
Misty step. Oh, okay.
I do have a Fey one for that, but whether that's worthwhile doing at the moment, or whether I should be using that for running the hell away. That's 35 feet to get to there, so I can't quite get there anyway. To join Magnus. So I will... These guys that are in the cloud next to me wouldn't get a reaction opportunity attack because they can't see me.
You. No.
And I could go through the screen in front of me. So I am actually going to physically advance. If can I go past?
No.
As long as I don't end up in the same square.
No, he's standing. He's blocking the path.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can step off the path and go around him.
You can only go through friendly squares.
Yeah.
Unless you're a little tiny dude.
Or I could misty step across it. Is that worth using that now?
Save it.
Okay. All right. Well, I might. Should I back away one to allow you guys access or no?
It's up to you. That one dude will get an opportunity attack, but I'll happily come up and guard you.
I don't think they do because they're in the fog cloud.
Oh no, this guy isn't. This guy below you isn't.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, he's the guy who raced up and attacked you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was Aotearoa. All right. Ignore that.
Yeah, that's a lizard.
I will stay where I am then.
Aotearoa was a minotaur. That is a lizard.
Mine's panicking.
Look the same to me.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Spirit Guardians is a pretty good idea.
I know.
Okay, so Particles, you're staying there. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Can you roll your Spirit Guardians, please?
Yes, I can. I had it ready, but I was looking at other things. Oh no, where's the Spirit Guardians? Boom. 13.
13. These two closest to you just get eaten up by the Spirit Guardians, who I believe look like Dragon Lords, so they don't get... make the save, they die.
And it's not that guy's turn, so he'll do it the next time. Cool.
Yeah, they're out of it. But these things, they push out of the cloud, they look around, and they see Okobolo, and they all swarm onto Okobolo.
Yo, what's up?
So 3 fire snakes just slither all around you. So we're going to have 3 bite attacks against you. 1, 2, 3. And your AC is 16, so that'll be 1 hit for a total, terrible roll, total of 5 points of damage. And I've already halved stuff, so 5 is what you get. And then 3 tail attacks. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, 7, 7, 6. So they're all going to miss. Okay. Let me just check the movement of this guy. He is not speedy, Cordalis, but he comes right up to your back of your lines, and
Okay.
creature.
Oh,
The damage, the
Suddenly.
spirit guardian damage.
Oh, he's going to take that happily. He has plans. But let's see if he makes his wisdom save. He rolls. He's got a -2 to this, so he's going to take the full 13 radiant damage. But he has plans. Okay, another guy. He is like an elemental. We can see. So he's going to squeeze underneath this thing here and pop up right next to Magnus and Okobolo. And that's going to be his turn. Magnus, your heated armor is still on, and they're going to use a bonus action to burn you for another 6 points of damage, Magnus. And you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Fog Cloud remains up, and that's their turn. They're just going to use a bonus action to burn people. Creature will get to about there. Damas.
Yes. Okay. I am going to step forward one.
Okay.
And take a swipe with my mithril, what's it called, on this dude. So actions, mithril whip.
So this guy here, I was looking somewhere else.
Yeah,
for a
the big
second.
guy. Yeah, 18 to hit.
18 hits. Yeah.
Yep.
And as you hit him, he's very hot, and you take 2 points of fire damage, and that'll also require a con save as you do 8 points of damage to him.
So, I did 8 points, so I take 2 damage, did you say?
Yep, which requires a con save.
Okay. Yeah, I will do it. Hold on. Oh, con save. Let's go. Yeah, passed it. I'll take the 2 damage, but because I've taken damage from him, I can do a features and traits. I can do my Gem Dragon, Gift of the Gem Dragon. Where is it? So much bigger. Feats. There we go. When you take damage from a creature within 10 foot of you, you use your reaction to force that creature to make a strength saving throw. Cool. So can you please make a strength saving throw? 11 plus the ability modifier of the score. So that's a 16. Yeah, the spell DC save is 16.
So
Can you make a strength DC?
+4 to this, he rolls a 22. He rolls a natural 18.
Oh, well, he still takes half of this force damage.
Oh, nice.
So that's 9, so he takes 5. Is that right?
Yep. Always round. No, that's 4. Always round down.
That's 4. Round it down. Yep, cool. That's what I figured.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was fun.
So
And I take 2 damage.
he hits you with a special thing, and you hit him right back with a special thing. Beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm also going to give... how's everyone looking for health? Everyone fine?
I could use a little bit.
Okay, I'm just going to send the first level healing word over the way. I think I can still reach C from there.
Sure, it's 60 feet, so that's well within 60
Yeah,
feet.
exactly.
And you notice Magnus, so 7 points of healing, nice. And you notice Magnus is still burning up. His armor's really hot.
Yeah.
Okay, and you
That's
stay
right.
where you are, Damas, where you moved a little bit. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I moved forward once, but that's as far as I'll go.
Polo, you're surrounded, my friend. What do you do?
I'm surrounded. I'm going to. Oh.
I'll point out you do know to stop whatever's happening to Magnus, you'd have to head up this way. I know that's a problem for you at the moment.
Yeah. I'm going to attack the javelin of lightning through the salamander and that other, so that
Okay.
line there.
Okay. So through the salamander into this lizard folk guy. Okay. Sure, make an attack on the lizard folk. The Javelin of Lightning, 20 will hit.
Yeah. And make sure it does the special. Yeah, it does the special.
Okay, so the lizard takes 7 points of damage, taken down to 2. And the salamander needs to make a dexterity saving throw. He rolls a 19. So he's going to take half that, so he's going to take 8 points of damage. As the lightning arcs back.
Oh, that wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, and how the inside of this the inside of this like caldera, how kind of red would you say the atmosphere is? Is it like pretty red around here?
Red. Was a red glow coming from the lava, I guess.
Yeah. So this red glow that's coming from the lava has been kind of pulsing into Okobolo's eyes for the last few rounds.
Awesome.
And he's starting to twitch, starting to snort. And you guys all see Okobolo drop to all fours, and suddenly, like, if he was wearing clothes, he'd burst out of them, but his form shifts into that of a bull.
Oh wow!
Okay, so I'm going to say as you grow, these guys get pushed away because I believe you're a large size now.
It's where have I got it? It's size doesn't say size. Yeah, large. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you grow into a large size bull, and you got your another hit point pool now. Yep.
Yep. I have 36 hit points.
Okay.
Hit point pool. Yeah. And I'm going to get that salamander on my horns.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know how to roll that.
Do you know what you're
I've
supposed to
got
roll?
different stat. It's a +5 to hit, so I could just roll straight dice.
Yeah.
That's right. Roll 2. My mistake.
I'll take the first one, which is a 6 plus what?
+5.
Okay, so that's 11 against the salamander, which misses. Okay. Now, what mechanically are you? You're a bull, are you?
Yeah, I'm a bull. In a couple of levels, I'll be a dire bull, but I'm a bull. And I've got I'm slightly less good than Okobolo, but I've got a pool of hit points to play around with.
Yep.
Now, I did a thing on your character sheet, Okobolo. So you might want to just refresh your character sheet.
Yeah.
And then, see where it says extras? Click on extras.
Okay, refreshing. Extras. Oh, I saw Zagnus the Bull. Sweet.
Now, when you click on Zagnus the Bull, it'll bring up his stat sheets. See the and then right at the top, there's a padlock. If you click on the padlock, then Zagnus the Bull will stay there.
Right at the top is a padlock.
Above where it says wild shape. It says wild shape, Zagnus the Bull, right at the top. There's a little padlock just above that.
I'm not seeing a padlock.
Well, that would just lock the stat sheet in place for you. And if you scroll up and down, you can see, like, you could make a horns attack like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, but bottom line, your horn attacks misses.
Yeah.
Okay, but you
Yeah,
are...
excellent. So
yeah, and you can keep track of your hit points on that extra sheet as well, I think.
yeah, cool.
All right. Okay, so Zagnus the Bull transforms. Immediately, two of these giant lizards advance on you. First giant lizard attacking the giant bull. Goes to bite you. Boom. And it rolls a 9, which is less than your 11 armor class.
Yeah.
And the second lizard's going to do the same thing. It's going to occupy the square, try and bite you at disadvantage. Rolls an 18 at disadvantage, so that'll hit. So your bull form takes 10 points of piercing damage. And then it retreats.
Yep.
And you can use your reaction to attack him.
Excellent. Okay. Yep. Action to attack them. Boom, boom, boom.
21
Nice.
horns hit. So click on that D8 plus 4. Oh, and it skewers itself completely on your horns, and into the pit of shame it goes. It's dead.
Ah.
Okay, so that was its turn. Now, Salamander's turn. Where is this guy? Over there. He is going to... Actually... It's over to there, we'll say. Okay, Magnus.
Another one.
Yeah, this trades.
Could I drop my concentration over the
Sure.
fog?
Yep, you can just do that. Doesn't even take a reaction. So the fog cloud dissipates. And everything is fully visible. Okay, fog cloud gone.
Hang on, I'm just checking something.
Sure.
Let's see. Alright, I would like to attack with my glaive on this guy.
Take a swing. That hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's roll damage. And 11 is more than enough to kill him, and into the pit of shame he goes.
Then I'm gonna move over here.
This creature will get an attack of opportunity on you if you do that.
Did you not get a second attack, Riley, as well?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks as a fighter.
So you could have swiped at the other one, then stepped away.
I don't feel like being on a ledge next to lava.
Or you can swipe and then move. Would you like to swipe and then move?
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay, so take a swing at the big salamander guy.
Mess him up.
23 hits. Into him. Nice. 8 points of slashing damage. And as you hit him, this creature's hot. You take, oh, terrible roll. 2 points of fire damage just from hitting him.
Yucky.
You get off the ledge.
Yep.
As you get off the ledge, the salamander will swing a spear at you, two-handed, and it just clanks off the back of your plate mail armor. That's a miss. Now you can go further into the room if you like. Magnus, up to you.
I think I can still hit him from here because I have 10 feet of reach with my glaive.
Good point. Good point. This. This guy here is going to take a step back and then do a running jump to land kind of just inside this cave entrance over here. Proteus.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cast Bane
Sure.
on this one, and it's got to be within 30 feet, so 10, 20... it's going to have to be the snake.
Now let's do the salamander first. He rolls a 5,
Okay.
so he is baned. Put a little bane marker on him, which is that one. And sorry, this lizard folk here.
This one?
He'll make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. He will also fail, so he's also baned.
And the snake is within my range.
Okay. Fire snake. Wisdom saving throw. He also fell, so your bane is 100% successful. Which one? The middle one, was it, or which one?
This one.
That one. Okay, so bane goes off. You're concentrating on it, making their attacks and saves far less effective. Excellent, Proteus.
Cool. That's me.
Okay. Now, lizard folks. Purpley ones. Guards, this lizard folks. Green. Guards up to there. Yeah, step back. He will do that, he will do that. Particles!
Right, I think I am going to do my Misty Step this time. So
Okay.
I will use my Bay Touched Misty Step. Okay, so this is once per long rest. It's my bonus action.
Oh,
So that's going to allow me to leap to Ka, which now puts me next to this chap here, because I was going to pursue those people that are otherwise been casting nasty spells. And so since I'm here, he can eat a shocking grasp and firebolt. I think we'll do a shocking grasp on them. Are they wearing armor? Metal armor? They're
they
just
are
skin.
wearing no, just their skin, and they're holding a shield as well.
And the
but
shield's not metal.
No, wooden shield. They're basic folk.
In which case, then we might give them firebolt instead. So we'll do that.
Firebolt to the face, and you're right up in his face, and it's a ranged attack, so that will be at disadvantage. The DM giveth, and the DM taketh away.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's a rough. That's rough, buddy.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
In the agony.
Yeah, out of the fight. I am on ground that's not roasting me.
Yep.
I judge that by the fact that when he jumped, he didn't get roasted.
Yep. You're good.
Okay, well, I would still have movement. Can I squeeze past him
Nope.
at least?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nope. He's there for a reason, and that's what he's doing. Okay, so yeah, he's blocking the way, and you hear grunts of approval coming from further into the cavern. Okay, fire snakes. It will do the one that is baned first. Yep.
Did this guy have an? Did this guy? Oh no, don't worry. Just carry on.
Yeah,
It's okay.
the fire snake that is baned will attack Okobolo. So bite and tail. One of them will miss thanks to Bane. And if this is a 4, both of them are going to miss. No, one of them hits. Bane didn't help, so you take 5 points of damage. I've already
Yep.
done that. And then the 2 other ones will bite you normally. Natural 20 and a 13.
Mm.
Select 5 piercing, 2 piercing, plus 5. 7 points of damage total to your bull form. And then
Yep.
the 3rd one will bite you. That'll miss. And the next one will hit for 5 points of total damage. Okay, now the
You've been
salamander. Salamander will make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yep. Sweet.
Rolls a 9, so it'll take full damage.
Yeah, it's just scrolling down to it. Where is it? Spirit Guardians. Here we go. 14
damage. And he's actually going to go for you, Proteus. So, no. Damus. Damus is the one with the Spirit Guardians. Nope, he doesn't like the Spirit Guardians, so he's going for Damus. First of all, swings at you with its tail, attempting to grasp you in your tail, but you managed to dodge it as he rolled on only a 10. And then he comes at you with his 2-handed spear that he's got, tries to jab it into you, rolls a dirty 20.
Oh, that will hit me.
You take 10 piercing and 1 fire. It's a terrible roll. 11 points of damage. And the con save, DC 10.
Just done it. I got a 10.
Just get that natural 1. Okay, so
I've got a question for you. You know how it was my turn? Do I still have my reaction after if I use my reaction during my turn?
So one point, he is baned. And he rolled a dirty 20. So roll his D4. And that's an 18. That still hits though, right?
That still hits me, yeah.
Okay. So what was your question? You had your turn?
Yeah, because I used it. I had my turn when he got an attack of opportunity or something, and I used my reaction during it. When does the reaction recharge? Is it the
Start
beginning of my turn? Or... Okay, cool. So I have no reaction. Cool.
No
All
reaction,
good.
yep. Magnus, take 9 points of fire damage as your armor is still on fire. So Magnus, 9 points of fire damage.
Burns.
Okay. Where's this salamander gonna go? Stay on your froze, I can attack here. He squeezes just up here. He's got his eyes on you, Particles, but keeps on walking into these Spirit Guardians. Rolls a natural 20. Guardians. Natural 20 for his save.
Rolly, rolly, roll. Oh, that was terrible. He gets 4 points of damage.
And he's making a beeline towards Particles. Damus.
I'm going to come down here. Boom. And I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Nice.
This is a free cast that I get from my shield.
Sure.
So I cast it.
And it's a 15-foot cube centered on you.
Yeah, so can you give me the cube, please?
15-foot cube. Green.
Is it centered on me, or it originates on me?
It originates
Basically, the spirit guardian, right?
Yeah, so it's like that. So cool. So if I moved it to like there, that hits those 5.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
5.
The salamander, this guy, and 2 of the snakes. Or is it that? Okay.
You could get 2 salamanders and a lizard folk and a snake.
Yep,
cool.
Is that good? Perfect. That's fine. That's good enough for me.
Okay, so they need to make what sort of saves?
Constitution saves.
So we'll do the baned salamander first. He rolls a 10, so he's going to fail anyway. His buddy is going to roll a natural 1.
Oh,
And the fire snake is going to roll a 13. So they all fail. So they all take 9 points of damage to start with as a thunder wave echoes around the cave. 9.
and then they all get.
Yep.
And they all get pushed 10 feet away from me.
That guy will shoot 1, 2 that way. That guy will shoot 1, 2 that way. And that guy will go straight south and bump into the salamander and in there. Oh, there's a lizard folk in there too.
Yeah, that lizard folk.
Lizard folk. Con save. He rolls an 8, so he fails. So he takes 9 points of damage. Goes down there. He stands on the caldera, taking an extra 6 points of damage. Another 2 points of damage. He's hopping mad. But he's still alive.
Is that any falling damage? How far
D6.
down is he falling?
Another 4.
Yep. Cool. And
Just
everyone
survives.
else didn't. This snake here, he's fallen some as well. The snake.
Sure, I'll give him. No, I'll say 2 points of damage. There we go. I'll double it. There we go.
Thank you very much. And
Nice.
I'm going to walk forwards, to bring these guys all under my spell.
Okay.
Ooh. And a bonus action. Can I see Magnus from there? No, I can't. I'm not going to heal up Okobolo because he's got a well. I'm gonna heal up myself actually. Just use a first level healing word on myself.
No, that would be 2 leveled spells.
Oh, okay. Then in which case I won't do it. Cool.
Cool.
That's fine.
Okay, so everybody's in their range now. Okobolo, you're still surrounded by hot stuff in your bull form.
Bruh. Do I still get 2 attacks?
You get as many attacks as you do as a bull.
Yeah. No, I
Which
don't.
is...
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just use your horns attack.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I just move one further? Am I standing on the thing here? Is that fine?
You're fine, yep.
Yeah, cool. So it just brings an extra person into it, I believe.
Sure.
Yep, cool.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna horns attack the salamander.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit.
Oh,
13
No good.
is a miss.
no good.
Okay,
Right.
so... Okay, giant lizard to the south of you, Okobolo, is going to try and bite you. And
Is
a
he
17.
in my
Ooh, I'm going to roll for that in a second. Actually,
cool.
50-50. 1 to 3, he is not. Okay, so 5 points of piercing damage to your bull form.
Yep.
You're still a bull?
I'm still a bull.
You're still a bull. Okay. So that was their turn. Salamander's turn. Oops.
Did he roll for my radiant damage? For the he's in the Spirit Guardians, right?
I rolled a d6 and I said 1 to 3, he is in it. And
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled
Sorry,
it, so
I
he
didn't hear
wasn't.
that.
So he's right on the edge, so I've just made it random.
Okay, cool. No worries.
Pericles, another fire salamander comes just to the south of you. Very, very hot. Tries to whip its tail at you. Rolls a 10. That's going to miss.
Did he even know I was there, though? Because I was out of his sight lines.
No, you're standing in the
fine.
mouth of a cave. So, yeah. He zooms up there. He misses. And then he comes at you with his two-handed spear attack and rolls an 11. So, anyway, he misses regardless. But he's very hot. Magnus, what do you do?
Just checking something. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to attack this guy right here with my glaive.
Okay, cool. Take a swing.
Hopefully, if you're a bit further away, you won't get as fried.
That is exactly what happens. You have to be within 5 feet to take fire damage. So this is the perfect attack. You don't get any fire reprisals, and that does hit 16.
Yes.
7 points of slashing damage. Okay, great. Yeah, and so the
Leave again.
salamander gives off a burst of fire, but your glaive is too far away. Well, you're too far away, so you're good.
I get an extra attack, right?
You do?
Well, I guess I'll attack him again. Oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
That's a miss. And you do have an action surge ability as well, which means I
Yeah.
think once per day or short rest you could do 2 more attacks. Would you like to do that?
Can I extra attack off the action surge?
You get 2 extra attacks
Yeah.
if you do the action surge. So I'm gonna
Okay,
attack
then
2
I'll
more
do
times. Okay, burst of adrenaline. Swinging at distance against this thing. That one will hit.
That's it.
That's 6 points of damage. Okay, nice. Okay, and get 1 more attack. Hits again. Ah, excellent damage on the last one. So you see, well, I don't know if you can really see this, but Magnus is just going absolutely apeshit crazy on the salamander. And you stay-
Salamander, more like salad boy. Eh?
Okay, and is that your turn, Riley?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, the lizard folk to the north of you. It's going to take the dodge action. It's going to stay there, and he says, you hear him say, "Come on!" Proteus.
Yes. I'm just going to move up to here and fire an arrow at the salamander.
Oh,
I believe that's a hit.
that is a hit. And he's on 1 hit point, so he's gone.
No, with the salamander, was it?
Oh, the salamander.
Yeah.
Oh, come back 1 hit point, guy.
He'll die on his turn, unless I lose concentration.
You do 10 points of damage. There we go. Got it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to ask you, you could charm this creature so he won't attack you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I might do that. Let's do that.
What? Okay, wisdom saving throw. And
Sorry. Yeah, it's a DC 14.
there is love in the air.
Oh,
That's successful. So that guy
Phew.
connected by love hearts, and if he attacks you, just remind me that he can't. He does not that he can't. He doesn't want to.
No, not me.
Is that your turn?
Sorry, that's my turn.
Okay. Ah.
I got dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
One quick thing. It's dead. Okay, now these guys. Well, they're all grouped, so these would be the green ones. They'll swing over to there. Like they'll swing to there. They'll swing to there. Okay. 4 javelins. Mhm.
Yeah, go. Sorry.
Yeah, 4 javelins. They approach from the south. a new wave of lizard folks, and they're going to throw 4 javelins total at Okobolo. The first one, an actual 1. Next one is an 18 for 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 1 more hit point left.
And the next one rolls a 15 for 6 points of piercing damage.
Yeah. So I'm knocked out of bull form.
And I believe you're on 37 hit points in Okobolo form.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so that one knocks you out of your bull form, and 1 more javelin comes. And this was an 18, 6 points of piercing damage reduced to 3. You will do that, you will do that. Particles.
Sorry, Malcolm, you've just gone past all of the these guys, and this guy didn't get a turn, but he's only on 1 hit point, and he's in the Spirit Guardians. Can he just... He'll pass away? Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry about that, yep. Okay.
No worries.
Particles, you are up. You've got lizard folk. Oh, actually, this guy gets a turn. Oh, I took the dodge action. Sorry, Particles, as you were.
All right. In which case, I'm going to wave my little hand in front of his face and throw down at my feet there and say, "Smoke bomb!" and Misty Step away with another hit. And I'm going to aim for up over here because I can see them.
Oh.
So I will jump to there. Aha! I can see these bad dudes now.
Actually, I'm going to mix them around. One guy has concentration on, one guy doesn't. Which one is it? I don't know.
Well, I don't think it will matter because I think I might just... what are we going to do with them? What have I got left?
You have cast a leveled spell.
You can do a damaging cantrip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually.
So, can we eat a... We'll try a firebolt again. Let's see if that works this time.
That'll be a disadvantage.
Is that one because that one's at range.
Doesn't matter. There's a creature 5 feet next to you. This guy is giving you disadvantage.
So I've Misty stepped in. So I was there. I could step away and give him an opportunity attack and do better. What I want to do...
Is that what you do?
Smack him. Or I could just smack him with my... We could just do this old school and smack him with my quarterstaff, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do that old school. All right. How about you? Eat quarterstaff. Well, not really.
Yeah, they've got thick bark skin on them. They cast some type of spell and it just doesn't get through.
Okay. Right.
Okay, you got them in your sights though. That's progress. Fire snakes.
Well, I might advance one.
Okay, fire snakes.
In my zone.
In your zone. You were right. Fire snakes. What is it? Wisdom save. 1, 2, 3. They all fail. 2 of them.
Damage.
2 of them automatically die. One of them was a bane, so you're all terrible. And actually, they all fail, but this one survives. 13 points of damage. Okay, so just the one fire snake, and it's going to attack you, Damas.
Cool.
It's going to attack you first with its tail attack. Rolls a 6 and goes to bite you. Rolls a 17, Damas, which misses as well.
Misses. Yep.
Okay, now there's some more fire snakes. Move them up there so we... I did mention, of course, this was a heavy combat encounter. I assume you're getting that impression. Okay. Salamander looks at Proteus and says, "No, I don't want to attack Proteus," and goes for Damas instead.
Okay, take the Spirit Guardians first. You entered it.
Uh,
12.
That's the one that had hand, right?
yeah, it's Bane.
It has
Yep.
Bane on it. Yep.
So Wisdom rolls a 2 anyway, so Bane doesn't come into it. But he is going to attack you, Damas. He's first of all going to try and wrap you up in its tail. Oof. Ooh, that's bad. That's a natural 20.
Natural 20!
Okay.
Okay, so you take... Ugh, 10, 24, 27 points of damage.
Oh, ouch. I'm going to use my reaction to do the gem dragon thing. So telekinetic reprisal. You got to do a wisdom save 16.
Natural 20, again.
All right. Well, he gets half of 9, so he gets 4 points of damage.
Now, you need to take that 27 points of damage and make me a con save DC 13. Okay,
It's
you still
made. I've
make
got a
it.
20.
The bad
what am
news,
I on? Yep.
the tail wraps around you and you are grappled. So you move
Okay.
into 0.
Oh.
Oops, what am I doing? Wraps around you. Target is you're restrained mechanically, so your attacks and things are at disadvantage. The target is not going to hit the target with its tail. Okay, and as you're restrained, it then gets its fiery spear, wielding it two-handed as it attempts to drive it in at advantage because it's got you in its tail. And it rolls a 22.
Ouch.
You take a total of 12 points of damage and a con saving throw.
Here we go.
DC 10.
I got a 12. I got a 12.
Okay, but you're wrapped up in its tail, and you know that if you don't get out of there, the tail is going to just burn you automatically. So you might want to get out of there. Same thing that they're going to attempt to do to you. Oh, actually, let's back up. No, natural 20 is going to hit. And
So this guy here, he's in my spirit guardians.
I'm just checking something with the Bane on him. That all that would have still happened because it's still a natural 20 and a 22. If I rolled a D4, yep. So the Bane doesn't help. Okay, Spirit Guardians. Okay, Wisdom saving throw 17.
That passes it, but it takes half of this damage. So, terrible. Half of 8, 4.
4. Okay, same thing for you, Okobola. It's going to try and wrap its tail around you and rolls a 12, missing. And then coming at you with its two-handed fiery spear, rolls a 23. I assume hits. So you take half that. Net is 6 piercing and 1 fire, so you take 7 points of damage.
Yep.
Lizard Folk Shaman burns Magnus again as a bonus action. Magnus, you take 12 points of damage. This happens automatically, and this salamander
is in my spirit guardians. Sorry. That's a better roll.
17.
Oh, I'll take half of 19, so...
Which is
9. There we go.
Time to tuck down these spirit guardians. It's going to get its spear attack at advantage. Rolls a 22.
Ouch, I'm down.
You take more than 2 points of damage, so your concentration goes. You fall to the ground.
That's a good one that lasted.
Yeah, that's a good net effect there. But yeah, Damas finally goes down. So that was his what attack? His spear attack. Then it's going to try and whip around with its tail and get Proteus. And it rolls a 15, so that'll miss. Damas, do you remember how to make secretive death saving
I
throws?
forgot how to do it. I forgot how to do it.
I really need to macro this because I'm typing it out all the time.
Yeah, GR or something. Yeah, there we go. GR.
GR.
Okay.
So take a note of that.
Yep.
Okobolo.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Bonus action, second wind. So that's D10 plus 2, so 10 hit back. I'll just chuck it on before I forget. And these salamanders are fucking they're a pain in the ass. I'm going to, with my reach weapon, go for that guy there. Oh no, because he's loved up.
It won't affect.
He won't attack.
I think he only gets unloved if Proteus attacks him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, really? Okay, sweet. We might as well try and give him some vibes.
So the loved one. Yep.
Oh!
Oh, there
Wow.
we go.
Natural
Turning it
20.
around.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Get another
And-
D10 on top of that.
Yeah. D10.
And plus your rage damage.
Oh,
Oh.
so that'll be 15 damage, including the rage. Still a massive hit.
Yeah. And let's.
Oh, and
This
you
is-
take. Oh no, you're doing it from range. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
take 11 damage.
Yeah.
Ignore that. You're fine.
Yeah, and let's just use my extra attack and give him another go.
Okay. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, you got Bardic
A miss.
Inspiration?
Okay. I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, you just add a D6. But its armor class is 15. So if you roll a 1, it's going to hit. So it hits. 10
Excellent.
points of damage. 10 points of damage. Okay, no, 12 points of damage because of your rage. Just barely holding on.
Oh! I could just see that sliver of green. Okay, so that's. Yeah, that's that, and that's that.
All right. Giant
that's
lizard continues to try and nibble at you from below. It's going to try and bite you. Rolls a 21. You
That'll
take
bite me.
10 points of piercing damage, reduced to 5 because of your rage. It's going to take a nibble at you. And that guy can actually fit up there. So he's going to come back for you again, Okobolo. Another one of these fire guys. First of all, it's going to try and whip its tail around you. Oh, lost my salamander sheet. Come back, salamanders. There we go. Tries to wrap you up in his tail. Rolls a 9. Goes for a spear attack. Rolls a 10. So miss. Magnus, you're up.
I'm gonna peek my head out just to see what's happening around in the room. Oh, that is a lot of guys.
Oh, crikey duck.
Told you this was a combat heavy encounter.
Oh, time to keep a stabbing. Same guy again.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll yell at Magnus. I'll go your house, bro.
At 24 hits. I'll say you're attacking with range with your glaive, so no blowback. Let's roll damage. 11, nice. First attack, beautiful.
I was very close to being a natural 1.
Well, unfortunately, a 7 also, a 14 misses.
I can't retreat back into my little hidey hole.
Oh, well, you could
Well,
have
if
probably
you just poke your head
attacked.
out, then you can actually move, yeah.
You could attack from inside the hovel, like from there. Assuming you could see it from there.
No,
Yeah,
there's
so
a
you-
wall there.
But I'm looking through his line of sight and he can see him.
Okay,
So
okay.
you could just stay
Oh,
there
yeah.
and not get your attack of
Yeah, yeah.
opportunities, Magnus. Does that work for you?
End my turn then.
Okay, cool. Okay, lizard folks. What color are those ones? Orange ones.
Oh,
Oh,
the orange
one left. One left. This one swings round to Proteus.
Pericles?
Particles.
Particles. Goes to bite you. Hits with a dirty 20 for 5 points of damage. Takes a chomp at you, and his javelin attacks misses. So net effect, 5 points of damage. And Proteus.
I don't like how close this guy is, so I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Just on that guy?
I think that's all can fit. I don't know. It's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
wanna
you
get
got
damaged.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
Put on
other
the diagonal.
combinations will get
Yeah.
Damas, and that would be bad.
Okay. Well, then just this guy is too close.
Okay, the con saving throw, I think it was.
Sorry. There it is. Okay. Yes. It's a con saving throw.
Fails.
Nice.
With a 6 on his con
A creature
save.
takes 2d8 damage.
Okay.
So let me just roll that for you now.
7 points as he gets blasted back.
And can't hear you, sorry, Damas, but I can bardically inspire. Hey, does bardic inspiration work on death saving throws?
Yes.
Are you actually dead, Damas, or just down?
I'm down. No comment.
And what you
I'm
do
not
know
allowed
is,
to say.
is he's made a death saving throw. He hasn't come back
has
to
he?
life. So he's either failed 2 death saving throws with a natural 1, or 1 failed, or 1 success.
Well, then I'll cast bardic inspiration on his lifeless body.
Hmm. And somewhere in my stupor, I hear it.
Follow
Yep.
the music. That's my turn.
Okay, you thunder wave them back. Do you stay where you are?
Yeah, stay here.
Let's see where this goes. I'll stay there. Let's rush forward. Oh, this sounds like as good as place to end it as well, because we end on a. Oh, we'll finish this turn. It's only my turn left. You hear a lizard folk, and by the might of Sidon, I strike out at thee. And I need Okobolo and Proteus. Excuse me. To make
Proteus or
me...
Particles?
Proteus. I'll explain what happens, but definitely Okobolo and Proteus. To make me a dexterity saving throw.
Right. Do I have advantage on this?
You
Do
do?
danger sense?
You do?
Excellent.
Proteus, that's a success. Okobolo, that's a success. So what you see, well, first of all, kind of good news. This giant lizard eats it, so he's going to die. This lizard folk, he doesn't like his minions, is going to fail. as this lightning bolt comes coursing up here, boom, boom, flies over the top of Damas's head, thankfully. Actually, the fire snake too. The fire snake can't make it, so down it goes. So he's taking out allies as well. And you take half of this in lightning damage. Oops. Oops, not 76. 30. So you both take 15 points of lightning damage as the lightning courses through there. Just and Damas, Constitution saving throw.
Sorry?
Proteus.
What?
Proteus, sorry. Proteus.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Okay.
DC 10. It's only for your Bane. And you hearing around. Power of Sidon, you'll bend the knee before this day is done. And then they'll do that. And we'll start next session with Particles' turn. With someone now throwing lightning bolts. Magnus being cooked alive. Particles desperately trying to save him. Damas dying. You guys will be fine.
It'll be sweet.
Yeah.
Can't wait till he dies.
We'll just have a short rest.
Sweet.
We'll have a short rest.
You can take 7 long rests before the next session, because that's how these things work. Okay, guys. See you next week. Take care.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.